Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to actually do some work on our existing resumes. We're going to take what you have for a resume and we're going to add a couple things to it. So take a look at what we're going to do here. So we're going to start off with the Identify the Skills worksheet. Okay, so I'm going to get a copy of it, and it's going to look a little something like this. So there's different kinds of skills that are important to employers: soft skills, adaptive skills, transferable skills. And so we're gonna identify your skills. So take this worksheet. You're going to put a check mark next to the ones that you have, and then you're going to put your three top ones here. You're going to come down to transferable skills, put a check next to the ones you have, and then write down your five top ones here. Do this, so on and so forth, right? And so you're going to do this and you're going to save it, because we're going to take some of this stuff and we're going to use it later and then get it into your resume. Okay? So the next thing we're going to do is, after you get the Identify Skills worksheet done, we're going to do the Brag About Your Skills worksheet. Okay, so let me show you the Brag About Your Skills worksheet. And in this one, the first one you do on paper, this one needs to be a Google Doc. So open this up in Google, make a copy of yours, and then type in your name. And then if you have a resume, open it up. If you don't, click on this template, and you can use the template, make it your own, and start working on it. It doesn't have to be finished today, but we're going to start working on it today. And then, so if here is your resume, right? So you're going to click share, and you're going to make it to where I can edit it, and then you're going to copy that link and you're going to paste it. You're going to paste it right here. So paste a link to your resume to where I can get to it. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. For the following skills most sought after by employees, choose at least three skills that you have. All right, so we're going to choose three skills. So let's say that this particular one right here is the best one for you. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it up here. And we're going to press Control V, and then we're going to go to number 2 and press Control V, because this is the original one. And you're going to change a couple of words. So flexible team player who thrives in, you can just change it to like a workplace, requiring ability to requiring the ability to effectively prioritize, and instead of jungle we'll say handle multiple projects. Alright, so you made it a little bit your own, right? So just not totally plagiarism at this point. So it's not plagiarism, because this is for the purposes of scholarship. Okay, so we're going to press Control C, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to open up this resume, your resume here. You're going to press Control V, and there's no bullet point here, so we're going to go like this, and then it doesn't match the font, so we're going to select it, go to the paint format, and we're going to paint the format to where it matches. Okay, and then if you look at the instructions, it says you have to highlight this particular one in green. Okay, and then you're going to do three more just like that and add them to your resume, and then you're going to go down to the next one. Okay, the next one is values. So same thing. You're going to do this. Okay, are you a seasoned professional, highly adaptable, productive? Anyway, find the ones that match you, copy, paste it, change it, put it on your resume, and this one is going to be, this one is in blue. Okay, and then let's keep going. And then this is the challenging one here. Brag about your skills. Okay, so on this one, you take the Identify Your Skills worksheet that we had done. Okay, so let's find our Identify Skills. Okay, so it's this thing. And take at least 5 of your best skills from any of the sections and rewrite them into a powerful A, B, C, D bullet point. All right, let's take a look and see what that's talking about. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. So here's what people tend to have in their resumes. So this is a bad resume. Handled money, demonstrated people skills, cooked, clean, trained people. And then what we're trying to do is get something like real short like this that's not descriptive, something more like this. Served as a lead staff to up to 7 cashiering and sales personnel. All right, so the number makes it seem real, right? It's like, oh wow, they helped out with 7 people, worked directly with the store manager, interviewing and hiring staff. It's like, oh wow, some real stuff. So if you look at this, look, they have numbers, they have dollar signs. So this is way more detailed and better than this. This is not going to get you a job this will get you a job. So this is what we're after. Okay, so use bulleted sentences with no I statement. So if you start a sentence with I, you want to change that. In the body of your resume, use bullet points with short sentences rather than lengthy paragraphs. And this makes it easier for someone to quickly scan it. Okay. By the way, when you're doing some of this stuff, if you want to make really good sentences, you can use some action words. If you click on this, it's a link to the action words. So that's a good idea. Okay. Now make good bullet points with the A, B, C, D format. No weak bullets. You have to brag. This is the only time it's awesome to brag is when you're doing a resume. Make sure again there's no I statements. Okay, so what's this A, B, C, D? So you say adjective, subject, who does this and that. So what are you, an engineer? Well, what kind of engineer? A dedicated engineer. And then what do? Who solve problems to exceed customer expectations. Okay, so that's the idea of, so the B is what are you, engineer? You're an awesome engineer, a dedicated engineer. Who? And give me some things that you do. Solves problems and exceeds customer expectations. Okay, so from good listener, go to exceptional listener and communicator. Who? So your listener, what kind of listener? Exceptional. And what do? You effectively convey information. Okay, you find from the brag about your skill, or the identify your skills. You're a good problem solver. Then you'd say I'm a highly analytical and problem solver with demonstrated talent for blah blah blah. Okay, A, B, C, D format. Okay, so here's some examples. Okay, so to receive points for the day, you have to identify the skills, you have to brag about the skills, and then you have to share your resume. It's not finished, but you're going to have all this stuff highlighted on it. Okay, so let's go back to the brag about your skills again. So we'll finish this up. Okay, so again, so you're going to go to from the identify your skills page. You're going to find your five top skills, and then you're going to turn them into these nice bullet points. Talented writer who does this and that. Okay. Okay. So, and finally, again, to get your points, I want to see you to share this with me, have a link to your resume, and then the resume is going to have all the highlighted stuff. Some is going to be green, some is going to be blue, some is going to be yellow, and you'll be all set. Thanks. That's it.